From an architect's point of view, style is very important. And style defines who you are sometimes. I'm definitely influenced by Zaha Hadid's style. And Zaha Hadid's style is inherently an Islamic style. It's almost like a language she has created. And whether consciously or unconsciously, it is definitely a Saracen style. I do remember Christopher Wren talking about the Gothic style, and he said the Gothic style as we know it should be recalled as Saracen style, or the Saracen style. And you may ask me, what is a Saracen style? The Crusaders came up with this word, the Saracen. Saracen comes from the word Saracen, means thieves. It's basically the style of the thieves. And why? It's because they had that culture that was created out of the Byzantine style, the Hellenistic style or culture, and the Persian culture. What the Saracens, otherwise called the Muslims, they took away out of all of these civilizations and came up with the Islamic architecture, the Islamic style, which the Crusaders labeled as Saracen. Saracen is what? It's an Arabic word, sariqin, thieves. So it's just a word that has been Latinized, if you want, right? There is a very interesting book by a lady called Darke, and she talks about that. That book that she wrote was on the back of the fire that took place in Notre Dame de Paris. And the French at that point, as she noted, they went ballistic and they said, oh, we're losing our culture, we're losing our heritage. Little did they know that Notre Dame de Paris was actually modeled on the back of something that actually exists in Syria, specifically in the suburbs of Aleppo, in a town called the Heart of the Almond, Qalb Lawzi. She wrote that book as a reaction to the French claiming that Notre Dame de Paris is our culture and we're losing it, and it's all down in fire and just completely burned by fire. And she also talks about the Cathedral of Canterbury, which is also modeled on the back of the church that you find of the Almond back in Syria, which is existing still up to now. So the Saracens, and she wrote her book and called it Stealing from the Saracens. So the European are stealing from the thieves who you claim to be thieves. What I'm trying to say, and what she also says in that book, is that art, architecture, and inventions are not belonging to one entity, one culture. You take on from one culture to another, and then you elevate it, you promote it, you develop it, and then you hand it over to the next big civilization.